Good morning, you guys. My name is Lena, and I'm going to be working out of my Seint Beauty Compact. This holds all my makeup. It makes getting ready super easy and fast. So I'm just going to start by prepping my skin with my Stay Spray. I have already done my skincare, which consists of cleansing, a couple serums, moisturizer, and SPF. And I did that this morning, so that's all nice and soaked into my skin. So this I'm just using to kind of prep my skin before I start with my creams. So I'm going to let that dry, and we're going to get started. So I'm going to start with my highlighting and contouring to even out my complexion. So you can see I've got dark circles under my eyes, a lot of redness, this discoloration from a pimple, just all the fun things. So we're gonna go in and color correct. Now I did self tan last night, so I think I'm gonna do a little wash of Bella bronzer, just lightly around the perimeter of my face. Now this helps to warm up my skin, but also helps to use less highlight color, which is my foundation. So it'll be less color correcting because I'm kind of adding a darker pigment on top to just kind of even out and bridge that gap between the darkest part of my face and the lightest. So this is a good trick to save on your highlight and just to add some warmth to your face before you even start. And just like I said, bridge that gap between the lights and the darks on your face, so it's a little bit more even. So, pin my hair back. So I did a thing the other day. I think I brought it up in my stories at one point. I purchased it, and holy macro, it was a learning curve, and I still feel like I need at least a few more tries to figure it out. But what that was sugaring. So sugaring is a type of waxing, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I'm just gonna take my detail brush today and go in with my main highlight, which is amber, and this is going to give me coverage on that red area. So I sugared for the first time, and it's basically it's like waxing but with sugar, and it's supposed to last like the same amount as waxing, if not a little longer, but it's not. What I like about it is it's not hot, so you don't burn your skin, and can you tell the difference? Like, it's just really evening me out. It doesn't burn your skin, and if you mess up or get the wax somewhere, sugar is dissolvable in water, so you can quickly add water to a spot that maybe, like say you were doing your face and you got it on your brows, like on your actual brow hair, and you didn't want to wax that, obviously, you can add water and that part will dissolve. So I think that is pretty cool. But oh my gosh, you guys, take their advice and do practice strokes on your arm, underneath your arm where you don't really have any hair, because I kind of just jumped right in, and I wasn't doing it correctly, so it hurt. I wasn't getting the flick and the removal application as well as it should have been, and I did it in kind of some sensitive areas. So one area I bruised, so that was interesting. But so I stepped away for like a day or two, and then I'm like, all right, I want to try this again, because I grew out like all my hair. So I started with my legs, and it does hurt a little bit, but you take the sugar and you press it up against the hair, and then you flick. So you flick it up and it removes the hair, and it really does make your skin super smooth. So I just did my bottom legs and up past my knees. I didn't want to do my whole leg just right now because I'm wearing pants, but I wanted to kind of get the technique down so when summertime comes around, I can feel a little bit more confident. But I did start to get like the flicking and the applying better as I started on my legs, so I felt more confident with that. So I do feel like there's some stubble still, so I don't know if my hair just wasn't long enough in some of the areas to really pick up the hair, but it really did work. So the bottom part of my legs was a success. And then I went to my underarms, which I hate shaving my underarms. Like, I hate that I have to do it so often. I hate that hair. You know, I wish girls didn't have it. But underarm is hard because with sugaring or waxing anyway, you have to hold the skin taut in order to rip it. And doing it by yourself is very difficult. But I got this arm probably like 75-80% done. And then I stepped away because I was sweating, and I do know that like with sugaring, if your body temperature gets too warm, your like the sugar will heat up, and then it's going to be more of like a kind of like a soft wax texture, and it doesn't flick as easy. So I stepped away, I took a break, then I tried this arm, but man, you have to look at the hair growth, and so that's gonna be a learning curve. But I did end up, like I said, both underarms are done. I was able to figure it out the best I could with holding my arm up and trying to make it as taut as possible. So I probably have like 10% of just random hairs that I didn't get, but that's fine by me because it's a lot less. And the pain was worth it, I think. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of learn and get better with it, because I think once you get past that learning curve with like anything, it's going to be like a somewhat less stressful like way of waxing at home. And I actually was thinking about going to get waxing done. I just genuinely don't have the time to sit there and book it and make sure it's like a time that my hair's grown out. And you know, I have so many other things that I need to do that it's not really high on my priority list. I do think I would go get waxing or sugaring done professionally for my sensitive area down there, because that's where I bruised because I didn't do it right. So I stopped right away. But like, I don't think I could do the whole thing with sugaring. I don't know, maybe one day, but I just want like that bikini line area clear. And yeah, it was a little stressful. I've done that before many years ago with hard wax by myself, which took a lot of nerve to do. So, but I mean, it can be done. I went to aesthetic school, so I know how to wax, but it was interesting. But I do really like the sugaring concept. It did get really sticky pretty quickly when I first started, so I didn't know what I was doing wrong, but as I got like further into the process, I felt like it got easier. And I just watched some videos on their website. I found this YouTuber that does like DIY sugaring. She actually makes her own sugar, which, man, that might be a step to do if I really get into doing sugaring, because you'd save a ton of money. But yeah, she's like the queen of sugaring on YouTube. So it was an experience, but my underarms are clear. So I'm really happy about that, because I don't know the last time my underarms have felt like this. It's been many years since I've done waxing under there, so I was pretty happy with that. So I will keep you posted on how that journey goes. I got a kit, it's called Sugar Me Smooth. And like I said, it was really hard at first and I got frustrated the first day. So it took me like 3 days to do this because I kind of spread it out. I did like the first section the first day and that was just a god-awful disaster. It did not work for me at all that day. So I actually thought about returning it, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm going to watch some more videos and try and figure this out because like it does look so simple once you get the hang of it. So I did that, and that's when I did my legs and it got easier. So start in an area you can really hold taut and do well to get that confidence of waxing, and then you can tackle those scary areas. But if I could wax or sugar my legs and my underarms and my upper lip on my own, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the learning curve. I think it's worth the money. The kit wasn't terribly expensive, I don't think. Because you get multiple uses out of it. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of see how it goes. But yeah, that was an interesting bathroom time. I had to like lock the door so the kids didn't come in, and yeah, it was funny. But I found this pencil in my makeup stuff. I was going through some old stuff and seeing all the old makeup I still have a ton of that I don't use, just sitting in my drawers. So it's kind of funny. But that is my main foundation. So that's, my pop highlight to brighten, my Bella bronzer, my highlight and contour to even me out. I'm going to put some Seint Illuminator, which is also a perfume in this one. It's scent number 5. I talk about this daily. I wear it daily. It's so good. And then I'm going to go in with I think I'm going to do a little bit of Sangria, just slightly, and a little bit of Saint-Tropez. I think would be a pretty little blend of color. So you can make your own custom blushes just by blending a couple of the colors together. It's super easy to do. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with my Georgia Illuminator. Georgia is my favorite when I'm tan. Summertime, it's just such a pretty glow to the skin. I'm going to put a little bit of my lip conditioner. So this is just a lip kit that I built with my illuminator in it, just to have on hand. And then I'm going to do some eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, first, let's see. I'm going to get my tile out if I can find it. Tile, and this just helps to brush off color that you don't want on your brush. So it cleans tile color between. So I'm first going to go into Chai as kind of a wash of color on the like crease and brow bone area, just to give me a base, because I did use my highlight color to color correct my lids so it was a little more even. So this is just going to set that and give me kind of a base color to work with. Kind of bring it up like so. Cool. Then I'm going to go into this color called Butterscotch. It's a really pretty brown, super warm brown. And then I'm going to put all over my lid. You're just kind of feathering it back and forth and working that color up into your crease like so. And then we'll clean up after. So if it drags down, don't worry, we can fix that at the end. So always tap off the excess if you remember, just so it doesn't fall out onto your makeup. So do you guys, sugar? Have you ever heard of it? Have you ever tried it? And if not, do you wax? Do you love it? How often do you guys go? Like I said, I think I'm going to start doing my sensitive area down there and go somewhere just so I don't have to stress about it. It's done right and it can be held taut because it's very hard to do on your own. So I'm just curious who's done what. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Angel's Landing and just kind of brush that all over my lid. I always have trouble when I don't have my lashes on to tell how a look is going to turn out because I'm used to having the dark lashes. So it's always like, it always throws me off. So this is Butterscotch and Angel's Landing. So those two colors right there. And I'm just going to take that Butterscotch to help blend that in with Angel's Landing a little bit more. Okay. And then take Butterscotch underneath. Okay. Cool. Just add a little more contour to my nose. Edge of my nose, and then I'm going to, so I always kind of clean up this side so it's not dragging down. So it's just more of a slight shadow. Okay, and a quick little wash of Bella one more time now that I kind of added a little more of my brightening. Okay, I'm gonna spray let that sit. Then I'm gonna do my lashes and then my lips. So yeah, but my underarms are super smooth right now, and I'm so happy about that. It's been forever since I've not had just, you know, whether it's stubble daily or just that like dark hair follicle shadowing color, you know what I mean? I can't stand it. Oh, I need another one of these. So this is just a lash primer, if I have any left. Declan and I have to run to base. I need to get a new ID. So I just wanted to get my makeup done. My hair, I still have not washed it since I colored it, which is awesome. Today it got a little greasy, so I had to add some dry shampoo, but I really can go a while without adding dry shampoo or anything like that, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna put nude, lip and cheek, with a little bit of this guy, Beige Pop by Clinique. I used to use that all the time. I would always get compliments on my lips. I don't know why I stopped wearing it. I think because I packed it and I forgot about it. I'm gonna try this mascara today. I literally just found random mascaras that I've had probably for years. And I'm just using because I'm gonna do my lashes probably tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. And I just don't want to do them yet. So I'm using what I have. Sorry, that part's always boring. So that is my makeup all finished. Super natural, all from one compact. I did grab a couple extras, but I didn't use, you know, any of these 3 colors, so I could have switched out those eyeshadows, but I have them all right here, and it's on my vanity. So if you have a couple palettes, it's okay. You can work kind of out of them, but if you just want everything in one compact, we'll set that up so you don't have to like go back and forth like I am right now. So if you have any questions, let me know. I can get you a free color match to this makeup for you. I just need a makeup free selfie in natural light, and I can help match your skin tones to the correct shades that you might need. So if you need any help, please reach out. I'm here for you guys, and I hope you have an amazing day.